Uzuzumbala, Namaste, good morning to all online respected viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online Ayurveda and Yoga workshop, Embassy of India, Thimphu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Culture Center, Yoga teacher, I'm KVSSN Murthy here. My sincere praise to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and the whole Bhutan also. So before recitation, today I have one special news for you all. At 10 o'clock today, in our Embassy of India Thimphu Facebook, so Shri Birad Agnik ji, so he was a scholar, he is a scholar in Gandhian thought. He is coming to teach something on Gandhiji, the father of Indian nation. So I hope you are all please take your time to see the Facebook live. So it will come 10 o'clock BST, Bhutan Standard Time. So it will be on the same Embassy of India, Thimphu, Facebook live 10 o'clock. Okay, now coming to actually recitation. Today the recitation belongs to Asta Anga Hrudayam. It's a very important recitation. Vag Bhattacharya, the very important and great scholar in Ayurveda, like is saying that Ragadi Rogan Satatanu Shaktan Seshakaya Pravruttana Seshan Autsukya Moho Ratidhanja Gana Yo Purva Vaidhyaya Namostu Tasmai. Means salutations to the unique and rare physician who has destroyed without any residue all the diseases like main diseases called as lust related to body and mind, greed again body and mind, arrogance body and mind, and jealous again also related to body and mind, and selfishness also related to body and mind, and also ego. All these are important factors to give rise disease inside the body, inside the mind. So this in this sloka, it is a great attribution, great pranamas or great thankings to the Lord Shiva as well as Dhanvantari also, Lord Dhanvantari also. Okay, coming to the Ayurveda preparations. So today, as we are seeing in this week, we have preparations for the asthma. So please remember, asthma is not a disease, that's also disorder. So it can be rectified through our yoga practices and through Ayurveda exercises and through our disciplinary lifestyle also. Please sleep early and do not take curd or buttermilks in the evenings or in the nights, as well as do not take raw nuts or raw vegetables like in the daytime when you have this kind of allergy inside. Please remember also, don't take any frozen items, so don't directly consume from the fridges. Like if you want to take any item, any food preparation, so try to see that must be in the hot condition. So these are very simple and effective home remedies. Also please regularly thoroughly check your blood compositions, CBP, what we call as CBP, complete blood picture. Also please visit to your physician and also go for your medical checkups also. But meanwhile you can use this Ayurveda preparations also for healthy life. Today very simple and effective remedy. Take a glass of water and mix one half teaspoon, means 10 to 12 grams of haldi, turmeric, plus, and take 2 teaspoons of honey. Properly mix and early morning drink this preparation in an empty stomach. Then coming to next preparation, very simple and very effective preparation, but you can consume this in the water as well as in the food also. Take again glass of water, and here use pepper seed powder. Pepper seed powder 3 to 4 grams, not more than that, 3 to 4 grams. Add in that water, hot water or warm water, or even you can add with the milk also, but hot water also okay. But here pepper powder as well as ajwain seed powder. So you can directly mix it in the water and drink in the early morning, or try to see these two preparations must be dry roast in open pan. Try to take this powder along with your food, first portion of the food. This is also important preparation to cut the internal phlegm. And also today we have wonder preparation, home remedy called, take full bowl of milk or hot water or warm water. So here again take 8 to 10 grams of haldi, turmeric, plus dry ginger or plain ginger. Take 10 grams. Okay, you can just this. So this one. So properly mix it properly in a traditional way of grinding and take out that paste and mix in the milk or water, as well as this what we know cloves, long. So here also we have very important preparation with this. So try to take 2 cloves and properly mix it or paste it and slightly dry roast on an open pan. Then after that add in this milk or water. So here turmeric as well as cloves as well as ginger for the specially this the people who are having this bronchitis and asthma, and these preparations will also good for the people who are having allergy symptoms inside. Okay, these are some of the preparations. Tomorrow for this same occasion, for this same asthma problem, we are seeing remaining Ayurveda mixtures also, Ayurveda applications also. Let's join our yoga practices. Okay, then long and deep inhalations and exhalations. So when you have this kind of symptoms, allergy symptoms, or this kind of asthma, first of all, do not come under direct strong sunshine, as well as don't come out to the rain also. So always protect yourself from the environment, as well as use some of these Ayurveda home remedies as well as yoga practices also, especially within and without. Okay, in these sun salutations also we have like 2 or 3 forward bends, but please remember, when you have no issues with the forward bend you can do, or when you have any heaviness at the chest level or throat or head or face level, so don't go for forward bends. Remaining all you can do. Okay, long and deep slow inhalation and exhalation. So coming to mantra chanting, inhalations, lift your both the arms up above to the head, make pranamasana called Kailasha Mudra. From there to pranama, chest anahata pranamasana. So here mantra chanting and sloka and bijakshara also. Om hiranmayena patrena satyasyapi hitam mukham tatvam pushan apavruno satya dharmaya drustaye. Om hram hrim hrum hraim hraum raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapusna Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. Stretch your both the arms forward, lift your both the arms up. From there slightly put a back bend. Then after that keep your body straight. Very slowly bend the body forward, Pada Hasta Asana. And from here right leg must be your back leg, Aswa Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. And after that back leg straight on the toes and back leg knee up. Very slowly join your forward leg to back, Dandasana or Santulanasana. And from there very slowly push your body down towards the floor, Ashtanga Namaskarasana. And lift the body up like a lifted head cobra till your chest or till your thighs. Lift the chin up and stay for a while, Bhujangasana. And from there mountain triangular posture here, Parvatasana. And right leg must be your forward leg, Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. And back leg straight on the toes and back leg knee up. Join your back leg to the forward leg, Pada Hastasana. And lift your both the arms up, Hasta Uttanasana. Slightly put a back bend. Then very slowly keep your arms straight and keep them Pranamasana at your above to the head. Then after that slowly bring them down at the chest level. And very slowly lift your both the arms up and very slowly keep your both the hands wide and spread them down, relaxation. Long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So today Wednesday, as per our regular schedule, today we have chair yoga. So according to your body weight you can use 2 chairs also, or 1 chair enough. Okay, long and deep slow inhalations and exhalations. And so coming practices will not only for the people who are having asthma, these coming practices for all. Anyone can easily do these practices. Okay, keep your body straight and like come closer, like come almost like on the chair edge. So here hands on the chair's bottom part or on the chair's handle. So here both the legs together. and very slowly just shift your body from the chair towards the heels and few seconds stay here and observe your shoulder muscles and shoulder walls contraction as well as neck contraction. Few seconds stay. Very simple and effective remedy for the people who are having issues with the neck also. And slowly come back. Relaxation, long and deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. This will be comes under Malasana, one way squatting posture variation. Same thing here. Keep your one leg like in between, then second leg on the first leg. Then here also adjust your legs and adjust your hands. Put your hands on the chair. The same Malasana, other variation, but here we have abdominal pressing also. Like so, use your above leg heel to press the abdomen, so that it will be more easy to you. This posture also like comes under Malasana variation, as well as this will be good for the people who are having diabetes, the people who are suffering with the constipation also. This is very simple, effective posture. So here, shift your body down while pressing your heel towards your lower abdomen, not above abdomen, lower abdomen, so that accordingly adjust the ball of the heel at your lower abdominal corner. Right, very slowly with exhalation, completely press and stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then slowly come back. Relaxation. Once feel that long, deep inhalations and exhalations. But if you have any severe knee problems or hip issues or ankle issues, you can use knee caps or ankle caps or related props while doing, or just you can take it light, or you can avoid the practices also. Long deep inhalation. After that, keep your second leg in between, then lift your left leg and put them at your lower abdominal corner. Again, long and slow deep inhalations and exhalations. Adjust your above leg ball of the heel at your lower abdominal corner, hands on the chair handles. Then very slowly with exhalation, completely press and down and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and very slowly come back. Relaxation. Again, long and slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. Alright, so this time take a long pause here. Very slowly shift your body behind towards the chair. Backrest. Once feel the relaxation, lift your chin up. Long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. Then here, fold your right leg on the left thigh. So here, use your two hands to shift or to lift your above foreleg. And after that, few seconds stay here. This is very simple exercise to stretch your hip region, as well as to stretch your knees also, as well as to stretch your hamstring muscles also. But one way it is a twisting posture. This what we call Nasa Sparsa Pada Angusta Asana. Means Pada Angusta means it's a like a big toe must come towards the nose. So that accordingly shift your body, shift your posture, see your convenience also. Once press your leg towards the face and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly release the posture and slowly relax your leg. Again, long and slow inhalation and exhalation. Then opposite side, same thing. Fold your alternate leg on the right leg and few seconds rest. See your cloth and see your mat. Observe your convenience. Then after that, hands under your above foreleg. Lift that leg up. Then very slowly shift your leg towards your nose while touching the nose with the thumb. Take care of your knee position and the thigh position, so that you can take rest of the side chair handle for your above leg. And few seconds stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and enough. Then very slowly relaxations, long and deep and slow inhalations and exhalations. So today's our last postures will be our shoulder stretching and the shoulder twisting, both at a time, so that try to come almost out of the chair, like a edge of the chair. So here, slightly wide your legs, turn your body on your right side and stretch your left leg properly. Here, open your left hand behind, then try to catch the chair, right side chair handle. So turn your left hand behind the body and catch your chest right side handle. So here completely turn the body back and few seconds stay, observe your shoulder stretching as well as shoulder twisting also. Few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and very slowly come back. Relaxation. This will be simple exercises for the people who are having this kind of shoulder issues, especially frozen shoulders or any related issues from the neck level to shoulder level. And again, long deep inhalation and exhalation. After that, turn your body on your left side. Then here open your right leg properly back and few seconds stay here. And open your right arm, turn the arm behind the body, catch your chest plastic handle. So here also keep your alternate arm, left hand on the same side handle, turn the body behind and few seconds stay, observe the long pull around your shoulder to biceps and triceps and few seconds stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and very slowly come back. Relaxations enough. So this last exercise also like a beneficial posture for the people who are using long time mobiles and long time computers. So this is very simple exercise to stretch your palms and fingers. And coming to actually pranayam session, so after finishing your yoga physical part, so try to give at least 1 minute time to rest your breath. In the meantime, you can drink water also, like not the full glass, like a sip of water. Okay, long and deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. Still long, deep inhalation and exhalation. And coming to pranayam, sloka and mantra and bijaksharas. And here, as we know that pranayam and yoga exercises and total yoga theory, not only for the sake of the physical health and material wealth, so we have another subject called, important goal called spiritual upliftment. So to reach that level, one should maintain physical level healthy and mental level healthy. So because of that purpose only we are doing yoga. So like to significance, to giving their significance, we have chanting also. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyadham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadin Karishye. Om Sant Sant Santihi. Alright, coming to actually Kapalabhati variation and Bhastrika variation, we have two separate variations. Also we have combination also called Pranakriya Pranayam. As we know that Kapalabhati sloka Bastrava Lohakarasya Racha Purau Sasam Brahmau Kapalabhatir Vikyata Kapadosha Visoshini. And Kapadosha Visoshini means it will cut the internal phlegm or it will keep the phlegm into the proper balance. As well as Bhastrika Pranayam, as we know that Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam means immunity will rise, as well as internal excess of wind, internal excess of mucus, internal excess of biles will totally come under control. As well as Kundalini Bodhakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahmanadis Mukhe Samasta Kapadyar Galanasanam. Also this is good for the people who are looking forward to for awakening the Kundalini dormant energy also. So here another importance for the Bhastrika, Samyak Gatra Samudbhutam Granditraya Vibedakam Visheshanaiva Kartavyam Bhastrakyam Kumbhakam Tyayam. Means Granditraya means like to elevate the Kundalini energy. Maybe some people have this issues with the chakras, so that is a spiritual matter. So actually broadly we can understand that it is also good for the people who are looking forward for the spiritual upliftment. Okay, long deep inhalation and exhalation. Coming to Kapalabhati variation, here close your one nostril and alternate ear and close your mouth, and with your single nostril voluntary stroke making sharp exhalation, slow inhalation, and starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then very slowly come back, hands down. Take long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. After that, opposite side here, close your left nostril and right ear and close your mouth. Single nostril, sharp exhalation, slow inhalation, Kapalabhati variation. And start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then long and deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. So without any closing the nostrils or mouth, plain Kapalabhati, voluntary sharp exhalations with the 2 nostrils, slow inhalations with the same 2 nostrils. So I am giving only 10 strokes. Keep your body straight and start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then again long and deep slow inhalation and exhalation. Right, so till now we did our Kapalabhati Kriya Abhyas. It's not actually comes under pranayam, but some of the variations may come to the pranayam also. But now just now we are now doing Bhastrika pranayam with the same variations. Close your one nostril and alternate ear, close your mouth. And voluntary stroke making sharp inhalation, slow exhalations with the same concerned nostril. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then slowly come back. Keep your hands down. Again take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Opposite side, same thing. Close your right nostril and close your left ear. And same thing here, voluntary stroke making sharp inhalations. 1, 2, 3, 4, last counts 5. Then again take long deep inhalations and exhalations. So now coming thing plain Bhastrika, voluntary sharp inhalations with the 2 nostrils. Keep your position straight, or even you can hold the handles also to keep your position straight. Then start inhalations. 1, 2, 3, 4, last counts 5. Then long, deep, slow inhalations and exhalations. So in our next attempt, we are doing Kapalabhati and Bhastrika simultaneously, fast, sharp inhalations, fast, sharp exhalations also. We can call it as a Prana Kriya Pranayam or Kriya Prana Pranayam. Means one Kriya and one Pranayam. So long, deep inhalations and exhalations here. Fast inhalation sharp, fast exhalations again sharp. Now start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last counts 10. Then long, deep inhalation. While doing this kind of fast variations in the Kapalabhati and Bhastrika, like people may have kind of giddiness or throwing sensation. At that time, immediately close your eyes and few seconds concentration on the breath after stopping your practices. Or still if you are finding difficulty in breath or difficulty in organizing your body, once come to the Shavasana, sleeping posture, then after that slowly turn from your right side or left side and slowly get up and sit down and drink a sip of water. Again you can resume the practices, but still it is always better to take good advice from your physician as well as from your yoga teacher also before doing any kind of yoga exercises. Okay, after finishing the total workout of the yoga postures and pranayam and everything, so at least give 10 minutes time for your mantra chanting or meditations, or in the name of meditation you can do anything in that 10 minutes. But after 10 minutes, again try to take 10 minutes or to 20 minutes time Nidra Yoga or Yoga Nidra for complete relaxations to the body, Shavasana. In the afternoon, before your lunch, at least give half an hour time for your power nap. You can learn while you are sitting position also. But please try to learn that technique, Nidra Yoga or Yoga Nidra. It will improve the productivity, the basic productivity from you. Also, it will regenerate the body. It will give somewhat like relaxation, and you can focus well on your further works. In the evening, after finishing your houseworks and garden works and sporting works, and please give at least half an hour time to do the same yoga exercises, or you can choose any of our yoga practices which already saved in this same Facebook page, Embassy of India Thimphu Facebook page. And we are now at the conclusion of this today's class. So again, I'm one more time I'm requesting you all, so please switch on to Embassy of India Thimphu Facebook page today at 10 o'clock to hear the great lecture from the greatest scholar Shri Biratji. So he was a scholar on the Gandhian thought. So I'm requesting you all to please switch on your Facebook link, like to connect to the Embassy of India Thimphu Facebook. So tomorrow at the same time we are meeting with the other Ayurveda exercises and other yoga exercises also. So until then, take care of yourself, stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.